So, today I watched FNAF 2, the movie. Now, I just want to talk briefly about it, just give my overall review and how I thought about it. But first, I want to talk about the first film a little bit. The first one, like I've been a FNAF fan since forever. I mean, I can't really remember when I actually started liking this game. But yeah, how do I do that? I don't know I don't know how to control this game. Anyways, I was a huge fan of FNAF back in the day. I mean, still am. But when the first movie got announced, after so many rumors of it being, well, maybe it possibly being a thing, I was ecstatic. Then so I waited a while, and then finally the trailer came out, and it looked absolutely beautiful. And I watched it in theaters, and it was a childhood dream coming true. And of course, I loved it. Of course, yeah, maybe plot-wise for critics, yeah, it's probably terrible because it makes no sense to the average viewer. But if you're an actual FNAF fan, it's glorious. And and then from there we had to wait. So 2 years went by, and today was the day. It came out yesterday in Japan. I watched it today, and overall, it was really different. So, but a spoiler warning, by the way, because yeah, spoiler warning. I overall I liked it a lot. However, there are some key things that should have been a little less complicated, I guess. I liked the whole story with Charlotte and the marionette. I think that was beautifully done. And the fact that she kind of corrupts or possesses people, I think that's a better way, because I feel like if they showed like the marionette just attacking people, that would have looked a little too goofy. Oh, hey, Mangle. I feel like that would have looked a little too goofy. So I think they handled that pretty well. And of course, Josh Hutcherson, I mean, he was really good. The girl who played Abby, her acting is, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's like kind of, what do you call it? Oh, just good enough, I'd say. And Jennifer Leo, I think that's her name, Elizabeth Leo, I forgot what her name was. Vanessa, she was good. I liked her in the film. Also, one of my biggest complaints is McKenna Grace. She's one of my most favorite actors, mainly because I've known her for such a long time, and also like I just like her acting. But I didn't like the fact that we didn't have much of her in the film. 'Cause she's a good act. Oh shit. But she's a good actor. I wanted to see more of her in the film, but yeah, that's fine. But I like the whole um I like you know the Ghost Hunters storyline. I like that a lot. But they could have done it better. Piss off, Balloon Boy. Also, in the movie, Balloon Boy reminds me. He was. Every time I saw him, I was like, ah, fuck. Oh my god, fuck off. But every time I saw Balloon Boy, I was like, ah, fuck me. So I never hated Balloon Boy. It's more like I don't know, creepy in it. Ah, goddamn. Yeah, see, Balloon Boy fucks you up. Anyway, what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Yeah. So the possessions, I think they were done very well, very well, very well. It's a very good way to show the whole, the marionette. Of course, maybe yeah, it's not very lore accurate, but I mean, who cares, right? I mean, it was close enough. So later on, they revealed, I forgot what his name was, but Charlotte's father worked with you know, William Afton. I think I'm glad that they actually did that storyline, but they should have done more. They should have done a lot more. I like the way they handled a few things. I think just the way they handled it was amazing. I loved it a lot. Also, what's his name? Matthew Lillard. I mean, obviously, as expected, he wasn't much in the film, but in the dream sequences with Vanessa, that was a chef's kiss. His acting was awesome. I mean, I've always loved Matthew Lillard, so that's a kind of a not a surprise to me. But Matthew Lillard, I loved him. I wish we got more of him, but lore-wise, it wouldn't have made sense. But I mean, for now, that's all I got to say. Oh, actually, I got one more. The set designs, I quite liked it, but I wish they did a good job of making the two restaurants look different. But I feel like they could have made it a lot more different in terms of the entrance. Because every time we cut to a different restaurant, I'm like, wait, which one's this one? And the only way to tell is really the sign, unless you've like really looked into the, all the other buildings. You wouldn't have really seen it, They could have handled that just a little bit better. But overall, I mean, as a film, it was like yeah, it's probably shit. But in terms of a FNAF movie made for the fans, peak, genuine peak. Also, I'm probably gonna lose this, so that's all I got to say. Bye bye.